Hello and welcome to gaming and welcome to a WWE 2K22 Ringside Report number 3 breakdown video. So in this video I'm going to discuss everything that was talked about in the Ringside Report number 3, which was the MyRise and the Showcase gameplay. But before we get into this video, please do subscribe to Welcome to Gaming to get me to 1,000 subscribers. So starting off, they discussed the 2K Showcase gameplay, which of course this year is Rey Mysterio, the cover star of WWE 2K22. From the information given, it does sound like it's pretty much similar to most Showcase modes. Of course, we go through the career of a superstar, but there was a few tweaks that they mentioned that I picked up on. For instance, there was a few aesthetic moments that matched Rey Mysterio's attire. So on your objectives, the colour matches the attire. Nice little touch. There's key objectives to complete the showcase, as well as some more loose objectives that you can do. The big moment though that they announced was that a lot of the cutscenes are now seamlessly transitioned into actual match footage, and they did show off a few moments of this and it looked great. The only problem I can see for this is any content creators wanting to do a showcase mode are going to get slapped with a big copyright warning, because WWE are really hot on the copyright. I can't tell you the amount of copyright claims that I've got off WWE over the years. Every time I've challenged them though, they have reverted on them, fortunately. I think many people are really keen to play the Eddie Guerrero matches, and they were shown in this gameplay section. That's going to be really cool for fans of those two guys, and it's going to be great to see the Eddie moments from those matches in WCW as well. Following the 2K Showcase mode gameplay that was shown, we got to hear about the MyRise gameplay. And they did a top 10 list of things that you're going to be able to do in MyRise, starting with the fact that you can play in either the men's division or the women's division on this year's game. So, including Gary Graps, who's our male created wrestler, we could see a female created wrestler this time on Welcome to Gaming. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Apparently, both divisions feature unique content and storylines, which basically means you've got two versions of the same mode here. That is great news. The second thing announced was that all three brands feature in MyRise, which was to be expected, so you can play in NXT, SmackDown or Raw, and apparently you can switch between these brands at certain points in the storyline. Number 3 was that you can play face or heel, and no matter on what type of character you're portraying, you will be the center of the action and your storyline will be the focus of the show. You can switch at different points as well during the story, so it's going to keep it fresh for those of you that get a bit bored when playing as a face. You can suddenly turn heel and get a whole new bunch of story. Number 4 was the fact that your character has one of 4 backgrounds to pick from. So you can start as someone who's come across from MMA, like Shayna Baszler. You can have an indie background. You can have a pro athlete background like Roman Reigns, or you can come from the world of acting or television, such as The Miz. And each of these backgrounds have different sort of bonus abilities for your character, so you'll have to choose them wisely. So the 5th one was quite exciting in the fact that there's over 1,000 playable matches during the MyRise story, and I'm assuming a lot of them are unique. I'm not sure how many will be unique, but over 1,000 matches in a story mode or a career mode is pretty epic. The next point was that there's some unique arenas such as the Japanese Hall or the Mexico Plaza. I feel like these have been in a 2K game before. I'm sure I've seen the Mexico Plaza before, so I'm not sure how unique to this game these are, but still pretty cool. Number 7 is the fact that they've got over 30 superstars to voice lines in this one, which is pretty good. I mean, I'm assuming these are going to be the main focus of some of the storylines. We've seen in the past some voice acting from superstars. There's also been in the past in other wrestling games where there's no voice acting, which I always find just dead weird. It's really good when they can get the superstars to come in and do their lines, so it really adds to the experience. You get to pick your rivalries going through your career, so this is gonna drive a lot of the storylines and gonna throw up more unique experiences depending on who you decide to have rivalry with, who you decide to not have rivalries with. So another unique point to the career mode. Point 9 was the fact that the commentary team have recorded over 3,000 lines with unique commentary for the MyRise experience. Again, this is something that's kind of been in before, where you get totally separate lines from just the generic exhibition match commentary that you hear. And again, it's a good step. It's nothing particularly new, but it does add to the experience. So as mentioned earlier, and this folds into point number 10 from the dev team, you can play as a men's superstar or a women's superstar, and they're totally unique experiences. And this means that the MyRise portion of the game apparently has around or over 50 hours of gameplay, which that is pretty big and should keep players happy for a long time. I mean, most story-driven games these days are around 20 hours, so that sort of fits if you're doing one storyline and it's around 20 to 25 hours. But if you want to do both a female and a male's MyRise career, you're going to get around 50 hours or over 50 hours, which is a lot of gameplay and a really cool point. Now, hopefully it is all jam-packed and there's no sort of filler moments. It's all well and good sort of having so much gameplay, but if it's padded out with a load of rubbish, then you're better off trimming that off and just having quality over quantity. But if it is at a high level, then it will be very good to be playing so much of the MyRise. And that's pretty much what we got from the Ringside Report number 3. What do you guys think about this latest Ringside Report? Of course, the game's pretty much just over a week away from launching. They seem to have left it late with a lot of these announcements. We will get our hands on the game very soon and get to test it out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below about the 2K Showcase mode in WWE 2K22 and of course the MyRise mode in 2K22. Okay, that's all for this video, guys. But why not check out one of my other videos or even look at a playlist.